Building an indie business in the center of venture capital. I am Alex Edmonds. People on the internet know me as Supreme Rum Ham, and this is the Building an Indie Business podcast, recorded in the Indie Business Studio. Okay, so this is a continuation of the episode last week with my Bing issues. I have recorded... I'm recording this like weeks after that episode because it took me weeks to actually get my issue resolved. So I'm going to talk about that, and then I'm going to talk about Bing Shopping tab and Google Shopping tab. I'm going to mix them all together because I think it's the same issue over and over again. Again, my issue has not been resolved, so I'm going to go through what they just sent me in an email, and then I'm going to talk about Google and why Google does not like my store. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to read you the email. Okay, so I asked Bing, I asked Microsoft. We're talking about Bing right now. I asked Microsoft, I go, hey, why can I not have access to the Bing Shopping tab? And then they said, okay, we'll look into it. And this is what they just sent me an hour ago. Based on our investigation, your store will remain inactive for privacy and security reasons. We cannot provide details around your specific store, but the store was determined to be non-compliant or high risk to other customers or advertisers, as stated in our editorial guidelines, policies and guidelines, merchant store policies, and terms of service. Okay, so originally, what my issue was with Bing was that I needed to have a privacy policy or a terms of service. I don't remember which one, but I didn't have one because as soon as the store was active, I submitted it, and I did not create those pages. But what I did was I submitted it, then I created those pages. So I showed them those pages, and they were like, okay, we'll look into it. And that's what they just sent me. Yeah. So I think the reason why they rejected the store truly is because I'm selling digital products. And this goes back to Google. Google will not put me on the shopping tab because my products are digital. And Google, I have been dealing with the Google Shopping tab and Google Merchant Center since AeroJoins back in 2021. So my issues with Google, they rejected my store because it sells digital products, and this is AeroJoins, so this is 2021. And the reason why they reject it is because it is not a physical product. They want physical products, and the reason why they want physical products is for two reasons mostly. Because they want to be able to verify that a product was delivered. You can't do that with a digital store, but with a physical product, you have a shipping company. You have FedEx, you have DHL, you have UPS, you have those companies. And what happens is when a customer orders, they get sent that code, a tracking code that says, hey, this is where it is, it got delivered. So Google can look that up and say, okay, this got delivered, you're good. So there's that trust there. They don't have to trust the person selling the product. They just have to trust that UPS actually delivered it. And that way they know your store is good. And then every product has a barcode, right? That's not the case with digital products. So that's another thing. The barcode says, hey, this product exists. I don't do that for digital products, right? So they're not entirely sure my store exists. And that is why I think they're saying, oh, that's why I think Bing is saying, oh, it's higher risk, non-compliant, because we don't know if the products exist or not. This can just be a scam, even though it's not. Okay, And the way Google forces you to, or the way Google knows, like, yeah, this is physical products. It's the barcode. It's the barcode, and then they force you to have shipping details, right? So they say, oh, what deals do you have with shipping companies? Do you have a deal with DHL? Do you have a deal with UPS? What are the details of that? So that's the second way they verify, is they have you put the shipping details in. And then, okay, so that was Aero Drawings with Google. Now on to Wannadog. I somehow managed to get the products on to the Google Shopping tab. I think what I did is I just put, like, yeah, there's shipping. I have shipping. It's like $1, right? But the issue that showed up when I did that was that when you'd Google Rottweiler coloring page, what would show up is my product, but it'd say shipping was $4.90. So it looks like a physical product, which it's not. So I wanted to change that. So my next move was to change all the shipping to 1 cent. And that, my thinking there would be that people would be like, oh, this is, they might stumble onto it and be like, oh, this is a physical product. No, they would assume that it was digital because the shipping was so cheap. That was my logic there. But then, like, the day I changed it, I get an email from Google, and they tell me that they're doing away with Buy on Google. So, like, the Google Shopping tab is going to turn into something else. So I just deleted my products from the Google Merchant tab, or Google Merchant Center, and yeah, I'm done with that. Yeah, so this is the struggle of having digital products and selling digital products. You're not trusted by Google because it's not a physical product. But the weird thing there is that Google themselves has built themselves on internet advertising, which is not a physical product. So they're being very hypocritical. Yeah, so I'm also done with Bing. You know, I'm still going to use Bing Webmaster Tools. I'm still going to use Google Search Console. I'm still going to do SEO. Like, I can't do anything else for marketing. This is all I know how to do. This is all I want to do. I don't want to do TikTok. I don't want to do social media. Forget that. But yeah, if there's any more updates or anything, I will clearly do an episode on it. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Bye.